What's up everybody, Bandit here. So today, another new modification to the truck, and now I'm going to be a real Overlander. So this box just came in the mail the other day, and it's really not too heavy. Honestly, I was expecting a lot more. It probably weighs roughly 35 pounds or so. And it's actually two boxes here that are held together with some strapping. So let's go ahead and cut that strapping and see what's in it. So we got some metal and some straps, some aluminum, and some more longer pieces of metal, and a white box. This, my friends, is the start of a soft topper. So after getting everything unpacked here, we have the top for the soft topper here. This is an optional bag that I got. It will tuck up kind of towards the front when everything's folded up. But I thought this would make it really nice for trying to get the topper off the truck when I so choose to do that. But then you have the folding side supports, the curved supports, the aluminum rails are for on top of the bed rail. And then you have the clamps, which will actually utilize the accessory rail here on the Tacomas, which is a really neat feature. Moving on around here, we have a little bit of extra hardware, a thank you note from Soft Topper for my business. You're very welcome, Soft Topper. And a set of instructions. It says here that it should take roughly 1 hour. From what I've seen and what I've read, that seems pretty reasonable. And also some tent seam sealant, which is a really nice thing for them to include. This should go the extra mile, making everything a little bit more watertight, and that is certainly appreciated. So now with all this in mind, it doesn't look like it's going to take too many tools to really get this done. You know, some screwdrivers and that sort of thing. I'll let you know what size sockets these are, or what size bolts these are when I get my sockets out. But really the rest of this stuff just kind of snaps together. It should make for a really quick and easy install. But since you all are so inquisitive, here are my snacks for this. So we have some Sierra Mist, a Little Debbie oatmeal pie, and some Route 11 potato chips. Quite the combination for quite the modification. So things you'll need for this modification: either a 9/16 or a 14mm socket, a P2 Phillips head screwdriver, and a P3 Phillips head screwdriver, and a little bit of patience. Alright guys, quick intermission here. We do have everything buttoned up here, and I want to give you a quick look around So I did try to leave, I'm not sure if you can tell the texture of these, but if you do have a Tacoma, you'll notice that these bed rails are textured. They have little dots on them. I tried to leave about 3 dots completely visible, and that was roughly the 1/2 inch that they were requiring. I did go back about 13 inches to go ahead and secure these down. I spent way more time doing this than probably the majority of you all will, because I wanted these all exact. So front, they're 13 inches from the end. Back, they're 13 inches from the end. This is completely unnecessary. They just say anywhere rather, between 10 and 13 inches, but this is what makes me happy, so it was worth go ahead and taking the extra time. Now, we did go ahead and secure all of this on and put the safety pin back in. As you can see, the hinge part goes towards the front then. Really the pole here goes towards the back once you'll have it all erected here and flipped up. So we are getting closer. The next step here is to attach the top, and actually when I got this out of the box I got a little bit nervous because it looks gray, but as you can see here it is actually black. They do offer 3 different colors in this: the gray, the black, and the tan. The tan is not quicksand color. I was considering that and having kind of a full quicksand colored truck, but it was more of a brown, kind of almost the color of my Carhartt seat covers in there. So, you know, I think it would look good on, say, a white truck. I'm not really sure how it would look on the quicksand truck. But with all that in mind, I would say we're more than halfway done. We've only been working on it here for maybe 25 minutes or so, not very long at all. And let's go ahead and finish this thing up. Alright guys, so with the exception of a few minor details, everything with this soft topper is completely done. So it's a really nice material. It's kind of what you would expect from a premium Jeep top, but soft topper also makes Jeep tops as well as all these for the trucks. Now, they do offer a couple different options for back here. Now, it seems to be the going trend for these tailgates to kind of jut out here in the back. They're not, you know, flush up and down anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. But to combat this, the bottom and the inside of your back window here is Velcro material, and they allow for extra Velcro that they actually send with this kit. They got plenty of strips here. But you can run Velcro on the top of your tailgate there and then stick all of this down, which will be obviously a necessity at some point. I've seen people do it a couple different ways. I've actually seen people kind of push it in and then just stick it to the very top here. I don't think that looks as good. I think it would look better to go ahead and pull it all the way down and get it tight on that tailgate. But overall, I'm very, very impressed. So we'll go ahead and open it up for you all here. Just undo the Velcro, run the zippers up. Same thing on this side. Then snap your tailgate bar out that you just saw me install. Lift that up and over top. Then you can get into the back here. You can see I still have some tools in here. And let me get a light for a second. Hang on. There we go. That's better. So I'll climb in here. Excuse my leaf springs, but you can see it actually has a nice fit and finish on the inside too. So you can see you have all these bars. The straps, all these straps are actually for when you roll the windows up from the outside. You can actually run with this thing with all the windows rolled up, basically like a safari style top, which is a pretty neat option as well. But you can see here where we snapped in the front bars, and you also have these safety straps, which should come in handy should something arise. Now, you look forward in the front here, and you can see this flap that goes over the front of my bed here. There's actually a few different options that you can do with this. They send some screws that have buttons on the back, so if you wanted to screw this into your bed and have a really secure finish that way. Also, they send a couple different extra Velcro things. As you can see at the bottom of that is Velcro as well. I'm still trying to decide which way I'm going to go with that, but overall I am very, very pleased with how this is. Sitting up in here perfectly comfortably. And my head still have roughly 2 inches above my hat. Without my hat on, we got maybe a little bit more. But it is very, very comfortable in here. From everything that I've read on Tacoma World, these things actually stay pretty cool, even when the weather is hot outside. And it should keep everything fairly dry. I can't see any light poking through from the outside garage light. It seems very, very, it should be very dry. It should be really nice to sleep in, actually. So this Overland setup, I think, is actually going to work out pretty well. So you might be asking yourself, Bandit, why would you go with a soft topper? And all of that explanation will be in a future video, but in short, it's just a really versatile thing. As I was just saying, you can run with the windows folded up, you can throw your stuff in the back, you can collapse it all and get it off your truck in a very, very short amount of time. But overall, this is a pretty worthwhile modification, I think. It has nothing but good reviews as far as I've seen, and overall these are a lot cheaper than a hardtop, especially if you were to get a color matched one, and especially a premium one at that. This one was only $750 for the soft topper. A lot of hard toppers that I've seen have been north of $3,000, which is a lot of money here on a truck. Again, all of a further explanation will be coming here very, very shortly, but that is how this installation went. Now, it did take a little over an hour and a half. I did not even get to my snacks, so unfortunately that is the case. And there are still a couple little loose ends, like we were just talking about. I don't know if I want to go with the Velcro or the buttons. Still deciding on all of that, and I will have to go back through here with the seam sealer. But overall, I'm very, very impressed with the soft topper. This instruction manual, let's see here, it is 23 pages long, and it has my exact truck on the front, other than it's a double cab, but it is a quicksand truck. You saw it on their website too. So overall, I am very, very impressed with this company. They are built in Boulder, Colorado. I know what you're thinking. You were just out there, and I realized I was, but I didn't realize Soft Topper was out there when I was. But I would love to have stopped by. They seem to be really, really great people. They got the product out to me very quickly, and I am pretty satisfied so far. So obviously, as you might expect, there are all sorts of videos coming. We will be doing an Overland setup here in the back, and also with all the other versatility, there are a lot of videos to come. But be sure and hit that subscribe button and like button if you did enjoy this video. We do really appreciate the support. But thank you all very much for watching. Have a fantastic week, everybody. We'll catch you next time.